Hey, friend, welcome to day number 114 of running my own music lesson studio. And here's what I'm working on today. So, Thursdays are the day that I teach the most lessons. And I pretty much went from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. nearly straight. And I had a thought so with going on in my own studio, I get to decide what's important to me and what's not important to me. And one thing that I decided very early on in my teaching, this is just for me, is I'm going to try to be as flexible as I can because let's be honest, life happens, right? And if I have the ability to be flexible, I'm going to do it. Okay. That means I had a student today that actually had a couple students today that couldn't make their normal lesson time because they got held up at work or they got held up in school line or whatever. And some studios by necessity have to draw a really hard line between hey, you got to make your lesson time. And if you don't make your lesson time, then, well, you just have to pick it up next week or we'll send you a digital lesson. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think that's great. For me personally, I'm in a position where I can give a little grace and I can be a little flexible. So with both students, I was able to move them to a later time slot in the day. And it worked out great. And both students had their lesson and they were so appreciative that we were able to move. And I hope as my business grows that that's something I can really keep doing because life is busy and sometimes it's tough to commit to the same half an hour every week after week, right? Life is busy, you travel, you do those things. And so I decided for me personally, for my business, that if I can be flexible, I'm going to try to be flexible. And I just think that that's how I would want to be treated if I was taking lessons with someone. And so that's why I want to treat other people that way. So part of today was just kind of telling you that if you take lessons with me, don't feel like you're married to a time slot, that if you're busy, if you travel, if you need to take your lesson in a park somewhere, which I had a student do last week, which was awesome. And so don't feel like you're married to the time slot, that we will find a way, I will find a way to work with you and make it work. Because to me, I've always said that I teach people, I don't teach music. And people are busy and the schedules are unpredictable and sometimes things happen. So that's what's going on today. Thursday marks the beginning of my weekend. So I'm super excited for some things coming up this weekend. But give your loved ones a huge hug from me and spend some time with them. And I will see you tomorrow.